What is going on, lads, and welcome back to FIFA 15's biggest upgrades. Today we're going to be looking at AS Roma and Inter Milan, or Internazionale or something like that they're called. I'm not too sure. I was going to do AC and Inter and then Roma and Juventus, but AC and Juventus, I couldn't really think of anyone to go up for them. So if you guys have got any ideas for them ones or any other teams that you'd like to see, please do pop them down in the comment section as well. Any opinions that you've got, things you think I should have changed, pop them down there as well, and I'll reply to as many of you guys as possible. As well, if you could get 500 likes on this video, that would be absolutely awesome. And apart from that, just before we get into it, if you want to go and buy some coins for FIFA 14, man of the match Ibra, man of the match Ronaldo, man of the match Aubameyang, someone like that, go get some coins and try them out. There's a link down in the description to UT Coins for you. Use the discount code AJ3 and you get yourself 5% off. But let's take a look at Roma's first player, and it is going to be Maicon, the 78 rated right back from FIFA 14. And going into FIFA 15, I have put this guy up 2 overall, so he is now an 80 rated right back. He did get team of the seasons and played really well, absolutely all sorts, and I think he's gone up to an 80 overall on head-to-head already, so he could go even higher. But as you can see, I am still using my old cards. We do now know what the FIFA 15 cards are looking like, but I did start working on this video a little bit before that, so I had done some of the cards and I just went and changed them for the new physical stat that we have got. Wasn't really too sure what to do with regards to that, so I've kind of just give everyone a little bit of a general upgrade from the heading, because it's difficult to compare the heading to the physical as well. You can see it goes up 2 from 77 heading. I think it's a combination of heading, strength, and maybe stamina and balance and stuff like that, so a little bit of a different one, so we'll kind of gloss over that and just take a look at his other stats. +1 pace, as he is getting really old, but I think he deserves it. He's had a lot of up informs and team of the seasons, and he did always go up in pace, so that is what I think EA are going to do. +3 shooting, 2 passing, 2 dribbling, and 5 defending is the big one. He was absolutely awesome on FIFA 13. He kind of went downhill a little bit for FIFA 14, and FIFA 12 he was epic as well when he was over at Man City, but I've put him back up there, and his defence is absolutely sick again. So then, let's move on to Roma's next player, and it's going to be this guy, Pjanic. He played absolutely awesome last year. He's had so many informs and team of the seasons and all sorts of crazy stuff like that. He's already had an upgraded card. I think he's already gone up 3, so he was originally a 77, I think. Now he is an 80, and I think in FIFA 15 he is going to go up 3 again. So I've made this guy an 83. Some of his stats are absolutely unreal. If we look at the changes as well, I've only put his pace up 1, but his passing and dribbling have gone up 5, so they're now 89 and 87, which is absolutely crazy. This guy is a really good playmaker, and that is why I've done that. And then just because he's been going up so much, I have given him an overall upgrade. +4 shooting, +4 defending, and again, the physical one kind of glossing over that because I'm not really too sure how it is going to work. Finally then, that just leaves us one more Roma player to get an absolutely massive upgrade going into FIFA 15, and it is going to be Leandro, I think his name is Castan. He's a 78 rated centre-back. I'm not too sure if that's even how you pronounce his name because it's got that weird little accent over the top, but I do not speak Portuguese, which is what they do speak in Brazil. You can see he's a pretty decent centre-back. He's got 79 defending, 78 heading, which is pretty fucking good for a non-rare centre-back. And you can see going into FIFA 15, he has already gone up. This is his rating on head-to-head already, so it could go up even more. Roman, of course, had an absolutely insane season last year to an 82 rated centre-back, so some absolutely massive upgrades for this guy. You can see there, his pace has gone up 3, which makes him a little bit more useful as people don't like 60 paced centre-backs. +5 shooting, +4 passing, 3 dribbling, and then the big one is that 6 defending, 85 defending this guy's now got, and +5 physical as well from his heading. It's really difficult to compare them two stats because they are kind of measuring something different, but he is pretty strong anyway, this guy, and I think he's going to have quite a high physical rating going into FIFA 15. So then, let's now take a look at some of Inter Milan's biggest upgrades. And the first one is actually going to be quite a small one. Like I was saying about AC and Juve, I was struggling to find players that are going to go up. I was kind of struggling to find a third player that I think will go up for Inter. But it did eventually come to Jesus, or Jesus, or however you pronounce it in Portuguese. 78 rated centre-back. Well, I think he's only going to go up 1 to a 79 in FIFA 15. Left his pace the same, given +1 shooting and passing, and the other 3 stats, sorry, have gone up 2, with his dribbling and defending going up, and his defender now pushing over 80. He's going to be a really good sweaty player. That 79 pace is absolutely crazy, and it could go up a little bit as well with him getting an overall upgrade, and he is quite tall and strong and stuff, so 82 physical, I'm not really sure how it's going to work, but anyway, he looks like an absolutely awesome player. Moving on then to our biggest upgrade of the episode so far, it is going to be a player who actually played for Roma, but now he is at Inter Milan, and it is this guy Dodo, or however you pronounce his name, 67 rated Brazilian left back this guy is, and he looks pretty decent for a silver, but then when you go and give him this guy his upgrade, he looks absolutely awesome. 71 rated I think this guy is going to be on FIFA 15, and it makes him an absolutely brilliant player. His stat changes are +3 pace and +3 defending are the big ones, and he's got +4 passing as well, which is going to be very good for getting forward. All of his stats now nearly pushing the 70s, which is pretty good for a 71 rated silver left back, and he just looks like a very good all-round player. He's pretty quick, he's pretty decent at defending but not amazing, but his passing and dribbling is very good for getting forward. And of course you've got Chiellini and Ogbonna, and like we've just seen, Castan and Jesus, who are going to be very good centre-backs to cover this guy while he does bomb forward. So then that just leaves us one more upgrade for Inter, and it is another one of their transfers. So it's the transfers that have been playing well and they are bringing in to try and improve their squad. And it is Gary Meddel, who of course played for Cardiff last year as a 73 rated centre mid. Kind of underrated a little bit for them stats. He would be a very good defensive midfielder, and he has got an informed centre back from the World Cup as well, playing for Chile. And I think in FIFA 15 he is going to go up to himself to a 77 rated centre defensive mid. His stats kind of prove that anyway in FIFA 14. I think if he was a base CDM, then he would be a lot higher, because that 82 defendant would really, rarely come into play with it. You can see though that I have given +1 pace, +2 shooting, 3 dribbling, passing and physical, and the +1 on that defending, because it is already ridiculously high for a 77 rated CDM. So I think if he was converted back there in FIFA 14, he would already be like maybe 75 or something like that, and then he's going to go up a couple more going into FIFA 15. So he looks like a very good player, actually, really all round, all of his stats over 70, and just an absolutely sick defensive player. I think this guy has actually got a high defensive work rate as well, which makes it even better. So he's going to be a really good sitting defender in with like the likes of Vidal, or if you can't afford Vidal at the start of FIFA, for your Serie A teams, you could use this guy. But that is where we're going to end the video, lads. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, 500 likes would be absolutely awesome. Make sure you subscribe if you're new, lads, and stick around for some more videos like this, and even better stuff getting towards the closer parts of FIFA 15. Apart from that, like I said, I hope you have enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, lads, and I will see you next time.